The aviation industry is experiencing a crippling shortage of commercial pilots. The shortage, that dates all the way back to September 11, 2001, was intensified by the COVID pandemic. The extreme travel restrictions completely grounded air travel, shattering the aviation and travel industry. The number of commercial pilot licenses issued since 2019 has fallen by 80%. The number of pilots retiring has quickly overshadowed the amount of pilots in training. A 2018 report from the Canadian Council for Aviation and Aerospace found that based on demand, the industry will need as many as 7,300 more commercial pilots by the year 2025. With an average of only 300 commercial pilot licenses being issued a year since 2019, the economic impact on the travel industry has severe consequences if this trajectory is maintained. Already struggling airlines were pushed beyond their limits when the high demands of the 2022 holiday travel season hit.
We are seeing another wave of flight delays and cancellations in some of Canada's busiest airports this morning. Travel chaos rolling out across the country.
The tuition costs of a professional pilot program drastically fluctuates throughout Canadian regions. For example, to complete a professional pilot program at an institution located in southern British Columbia will cost upwards to $118,000 and take up towards double the length of time than other regions due to the area's weather patterns and extreme rainfall. Additionally, even though enrollment is at an all-time low, many of these schools have a 2 to 3 year wait list as there is a lack of qualified flight instructors. Meanwhile, the tuition to train at an institution located in southern Alberta with the exact same curriculum is 55% less the price compared to British Columbia. With a population far lesser than their western counterpart, Alberta's institutions have no waiting list for enrollment. Job positions that can be held once a commercial pilot license is obtained includes, but is not limited to, fire and rescue positions, commercial airline pilot, flight instructor, government and emergency medical services, and more. The average commercial airline pilot salary sits roughly around $120,000 yearly, with some pilots earning an excess of $700,000 yearly salary. The aviation industry has a clear lack of diversity. For example, did you know the national average of commercial pilot license holders that identify as female is less than 5%? Transport Canada's last statistics in 2018 stated less than 600 commercial pilot license holders are female. These numbers are not expected to have risen as a result of the sharp decline of licenses issued in the past 5 years. In Canada, there are merely 7 known Indigenous women that hold their commercial pilot license. With 80% of flight attendants being women, it shows a large female interest in aviation. Unfortunately, society has failed young girls and women by placing a lack of belief that they too can fill the powerful role of a pilot, especially those of Indigenous heritage. On the verge of the economical crumble of the travel industry, this generation of women that have shattered societal limitations of the working woman can play a crucial role in keeping Canada strong. Thus, in turn, allowing for the next generation of women to know that the sky is indeed their limit.